I'm fine, sir. How about you, sir?
I'm fine as well, Hiba. Okay, so that's great. So Hiba was just nothing. I was just telling that some of the students are saying that they didn't understand how to access the portal practice assignment. So is that clear to all of you? You have the whole syllabus here, topic wise: real numbers, polynomials, and linear equations and quadratic equations, AP, triangles. We'll be doing that all the things. This is everything. Clear? Clear?
Yes,
At
sir.
least yes or no? Okay, so let me share my screen to all of you. Now my screen is visible to all of you. So Hiba, have you attempted the homework questions? Of
AP?
when AP, yes,
A
AP.
1 minute, sir.
Yes.
I didn't actually.
Okay. Okay. All of you solve the questions and revert back the PDF, solution PDF on the official number. Okay.
Sir, I didn't get the questions.
You didn't get you were there in the previous class?
Yes, sir, I was.
Okay, basically even nothing. The homework questions are the whole assignment of the first topic, AP 5.2 arithmetic progressions. That's the first topic in the app. Okay, so only 9 questions are there. Out of these 9 questions, 3 questions are or 2 questions are, you can say, MCQ. Not 3, like even 1, 2, 3, 5 questions are of MCQ and 4 you have to solve it. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So solve the questions and revert back the PDF. Just let me solve some of the questions in the in this itself so that I can. Okay, just a second. Let me take some questions of the. Just a second. Okay, so basically the questions are not present on the internet. Let me take that kind of question from the RD because they're very general questions in terms of CBSE exams. After that, we'll be starting a new topic and the term of AP. Let me have my book with, so that I can. Okay, this is the RD Sharma book that I am taking the question right now. AP. Basically, in the questions, the AP is not given, but kind of general expression is given. So for that thing, you have to just a second. So it's a kind of question here in front of me. Just let me write it down. It's saying that the nth term of sequence is this. Sequence is 3n minus 2. We have to find out whether this sequence is an AP or not. Okay, so whenever you find out this kind of question, you just have to do nothing, but you just have to take the values of n from 1, 2, 3 up to basically you can say n. N is the nth term already. So you can take the value of n starts from 1. Clear? Any one of you, any doubt? I'm audible to all of you. Let me at least response to me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you have to find out whether it's an AP or not, so if a equals to 1, basically at like put n equals to 1. Put n equals to 1. So if the n is 1, so what will be this will be your first term, yes or no?
Yes,
Minus
sir.
2. So 3 minus 2 is 1. If you put n equals to 2, just a second, let me write this term here. Put n equals to 2. So A2 will be what? 3 into 2 minus 2. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 3 into 6 minus this. This will be 4. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Just a second. And put n equals to 3. Because we need to verify whether it's an AP or not. So we take two common difference. If they are equal, so that will be an AP. If the two common differences are equal. Clear? N equals to 3. This will be your A3. Which is 3 into minus 2. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? 9 minus 2 is just 7. So what to find out the D, to find out whether it's an AP or not, what we do basically? We just find out the common difference. A2 minus A1, which is equals to 4 minus 1 equals to 3. Yes or no? If you have, and another A3 minus A2 will be equals to 7 minus 4 equals to 3. So is it an AP or not?
It's at AP.
Because both the common differences are same.
Yes,
Yes or
sir.
no? Clear?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
so
Okay. Yes, Hiba, tell me.
when we get these kind of questions, n is equal to 1, 2, 3, is that our
Yeah.
assumption
Yes.
or is it?
No, that's not an assumption. That's basically n is natural number. So that's why I just take with the n value starts from 1.
Okay, so we just
Okay.
take that like that.
Yes. That's the algorithm of this type of questions.
Okay, sir.
Clear? Karishma, Adil,
So,
Hiba. Yes.
so if it's A1 with n is 1 and if it's A2, it's 2. That's it.
Number of term is 1, which means that we can say that this is A1. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That's one. Clear? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Very good. So you can take n equals to 4, so that you can also confirm whether it's A4 minus A3 equals to 3 or not. But we generally know that if the two are equal, if the two common differences are equal, which means that it's going to be an AP. Clear? One more question is there. That's a very good question. I'm thinking that I will give you 3 minutes. You can solve it down or not. Okay, let's try. I'm giving you 3 minutes to solve at least have a try at this question. I'm giving you. Okay, so question is very good. It's not a very tough question. Even it's a RD question, but it's not a very tough question. Okay. Show that. So this can be a question of 2 or 3 marks. Show that the sequence defined by an is equals to 3n square minus 5 is not an AP. If you have to prove that it is not an AP, what should be the first thing that comes to your mind? What is the first thing that we need to provide with to whether like that we need to check whether it's an AP or not? What's the first thing?
Common difference won't be the same.
Common difference should be same if it's an AP, and if it's not an AP, so common difference should not be same.
The same.
So I'm already given that hint to all of you. So try to solve it. Try to prove it. It's not an AP. Clear? Giving you 3 minutes.
Yes.
I will say time up when 3 minutes are done. Yes, everybody, 4 minutes are there. Like I've given you 4 minutes. That's not a question of even 2 minutes. You just have to nothing but you just have to put value of n equals to 1, 2, and 3 and take the common difference if the common difference is not equal. So you just have to write down the statement that the common difference, since the common difference is not equal, which means that the sequence is not an AP. So will it take 4 minutes to solve it? Basically 2 markers. You are going to give 4 minutes to 2 markers.
No, sir.
No, no. So that's not a good time investment. So give that maximum 1 minute or 2 minutes for 2 markers and 1 markers. Because I think 36 or 37 questions are there in the maths paper. I think 36. like maybe it depends upon the, like 20 markers or 20 marks are for the basically MCQs, which takes only 1 minute, basically even less than 1 minute to solve it. They're straightforward. But assertion and reason are there. That's why assertion reason takes a little bit time, because they are little tricky. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Yes,
No, sir.
Karishma, Hiba, Adil. Okay, let me solve it for you. So basically, it's saying that an, the nth term of this sequence, is given in this form. Minus 1. Clear? Put n equals to 1. A1 is equals to 3 into 1 square minus 5.
5 is
Minus
equal to
of 2.
minus.
Put n equals to 2. A2 is equals to 3 into 2 square minus 5 equals to 3 4s are 12 minus 5 7. Clear? Put n equals to 3. A3 will be equals to 3 into 3 to the power not 3 2 minus 5. This will be equals to 9 27 27
minus.
22. Clear? So
Yes, sir.
find out the base difference. A2 minus A1.
Is equal to
7
9.
minus of minus 2. 7 plus 2 equals to 9. Under D. 22. Not 22. Let me write A3 minus A2 equals to 22 minus 7, which is equals to 15. Are they equal? Let's suppose this is
No.
D1, this is D2. So D1 is not equals to D2. The given hence proved the given sequence is not an AP. Now tell me, I've taken only 2 minutes to solve it, like even explaining it to you. While explaining it to you, I've taken only 2 minutes, which means that 1 minute will be taken while solving in your mind and with your hand. So is that the thing which is not clear anything in this question? Hiba, Adil and Karishma?
No, sir. No doubts.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great.
Yes, sir.
That's great. So we have covered the things. Let's just a second. Just a second. This is M4 batch basically. Yes. So you will be having an assessment after this class. Okay. So Karishma, have you received the credentials?
So could you please repeat?
I'm saying that, have you received the credentials of the app?
Yes, sir.
So have you logged in?
Yes, sir.
So now after this class, you will be having, just a second. So you will be having the assessment. Like, have you given the previous assessment? I think you were saying that that was expired.
Yes, sir.
Hiba and Adil, have you given that previous assessment, AP assessment?
Yes, sir.
How much did you score, Hiba? Out of 5?
94.
94, which means that 5 were correct. Basically, you have taken the hint.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hiba, Adil? Adil, are you there? Adil? Adil, are you there? Okay, so I think Adil is not there. Maybe he is facing some internet issues or something else. Just a second. Is that clear to all of you that we have done in this whole term introductory part of AP?
Yes,
I have taken all the kinds of numerical which can be there in your school exam on the basis of that. So basically now we are heading towards the second topic of the AP, basically nth term of AP. So nth term means that in this topic you are given with the, you are basically, the question has given you the you can say, you can find out the value of any of the term, any specific term value with a single formula. Clear? All of you, any at least
Yes, sir.
response. Why everybody is so silent? I think that all the energy has been wasted from your side. Even I'm still like taking class since 7:30 and still continuously speaking, but my voice is completely at the same peak. But none of you are responding. That's not good. All of you unmute yourself for the class. Yes, that's great. Now at least respond so that I can get that you are getting my point. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. So let's understand. Basically, nth term of an AP means that the AP is given. You have to find out a specific term. Suppose that tell me. So whenever you go to supermarket, there are numerous. You can say rows are there. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So in numerous rows, your basically the shopkeeper tells you that in that row you will find the Surf Excel, Ariel, Tide, and like grocery, any of the thing. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So you don't basically find out. You just basically you can just basically ask for the reference from the shopkeeper, so that you can reach at the specific point. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that's the same thing. In the nth term of an AP is that the same thing. Basically, you have to find out a specific value. You have to find out a specific term of an AP, because AP is finite. Like numerous terms can be there. Clear? Nth, so that's why nth term of an AP is introduced. So this formula is given as AN. AN is the nth term is equals to first term A plus N minus 1 into D. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any
Yes,
doubt?
sir. No, sir.
So this is the formula. Basically, by this formula, you can you can have the nth term or any of the term which is present in the AP, or you can find out whether that like say in some of the question this can be given at that. Let's find out whether this term, whether the specific term is a part of this AP or not. So these questions will be there as well. So I'll be taking all the types of question in the class. No need to worry about it. Let's find out which questions can be there in the on this topic. Clear?
Yes, sir.
That's it. Now I'm like, it's good to hear your voice, all of you. Without interaction, class is nothing. It's just a normal, you can say, or what can I say, like nothing but a session, you can say. But you are here for learning, so you can have, we should interact in a two-way, not one way. Clear? So basically,
Yes,
this
sir.
also, you can, this is also this is term as represented at general term of AP. General means because you, if whatever the value you put in the nth, it will become a specific value. So that's why we have reduced this formula. Clear? So okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
You don't need to reduce this formula. Just this is a formula. You just have to apply this formula. There is no derivation. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Just let me take some examples. Actually, a little this weather is a little bit tricky weather. Sometimes I feel that I'm thirsty and sometimes it's not. Just a second. So all of you clear?
Yes,
Now tell me, any
Yes,
of you
sir.
like any of the topic in this chapter is not clear to you? Be honest. Like everything is clear to you or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So in mathematics, very little, like very few theories there. So that's why in that part nothing is there. Only that this formula is there. And by having the example question, I'll be explaining the terms, everything, because mathematics is nothing about the is nothing without the numerical. Clear? So mathematics is all about the calculations. That's why in Urdu it's called riyazi. In basically, have you heard the riyaz word whenever singers practice riyaz kar rahe hain? Riyaz.
Yes.
Have you
Yes.
heard the word? So that's why the mathematic words is called in Urdu. It's riyazi, riyazi, like this. Riyazi. So that's what mathematics is called in Urdu. Clear?
Yes,
That's
sir.
I'm not taking an Urdu class, I'm just telling you. So that's what mathematics is all about. It's all about practice. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Very good. This question is saying that find the 10th term of an AP. I've told you in this in the concept that you will be going to the particular term in this topic. So which formula you are going to use? You are going to use A equals to A plus N minus 1 into D.
1 D.
So now can anybody tell me what is A here?
2.
No. What should be in general thing? What should be the name of A?
The first term.
First term, very good. D is common difference. N is number of terms. Clear? Any doubt?
Yes, sir.
First thing you
No,
need
sir.
to okay. And first thing you need to write is nothing but you have to write A at A 10th. You have to find out yes or no.
Yes, sir.
A is given here, which is 2. N is given what? 10. And D is how to find out A2 minus A1, which is 7 minus 2, which is 5.
5.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So the question is saying that A10 is equals to A plus N, not A plus. A10 is, value of N is, A is 2 plus N is what?
10 minus 1.
Into, not 2, 5. Yes or no? So
Yes, sir.
one thing, let me write this thing in a one, just a second. Actually, my screen got stopped. Just a second, I'm sharing again. Krishma, just a second. I'm sharing my screen again. Actually, it got stopped. Due to overheating, it sometimes it happen in my laptop, so that's why. Sorry for that. Yeah. So just a second. Let me write down this thing in a general way so that you can get the idea why we write A plus 9D instead of A plus 10D when we write 10th term. A10 is what? A is same here. N is what? 10 now?
Yes, sir.
Minus 1 into D. So A plus 9D is written instead of A plus 10D in A of 10, like 10th term of an AP. So that's how it is formed. That's how it is calculated. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now what is the value of A is 2 plus 9 into
5.
5. 2
2
plus
plus 45. 47.
This is the answer. Karishma, Hiba, Adil. Please be honest whether you've got it or not.
Yes, sir.
Now you are basically understand like have you got this how to play with mathematics?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I think like after some time you will be like you will be fond of mathematics. It's my guts. I think so. That will be okay. So is that clear to all of you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
Very good. Very good. So let's find out one question is there. Example. My first priority is to focus on NCRT. After that, we take the questions from other sources. Okay. So first, solve the NCRT for the exam point of view and PYQs. After that, you can basically attempt the RD Sharma. So that's a question. Now, can anybody tell me how to solve it? Yes, Karishma, Hiba, Adil.
Can I try to solve and then say?
Yes, yes, yes. Giving you 2 minutes, okay. 2 minutes to solve it.
We have to use the formula, right? And
That's all the questions are based on that formula. Just a second. Okay, solve it. Give me a moment. Okay, so assessment will be in the next class. No assessment will be there because some questions are there in the assessment which is not covered in this class yet. So after that questions, we will be doing the assessment. Okay, the assessment is to practice, not okay. So that's why first we'll cover that numericals as well, and after that, clear?
sir, I got n term as 8.
8. Okay. Karishma, Adil.
Not 8.
Just tell me
Mine
what's your
is
answer. 9.
something like that.
Is that a whole number or a fraction part?
So mine is whole number.
Whole number. What's the answer? What's the whole number, dear?
Sir,
9.
9. Hiba is having 8.
the is any term 0, eighth term is 0.
8th term is 0. What is the value of minus 81? Like at which term minus 81 is present?
Mm.
The main question was that. Okay, so let's solve
Can
it
I-
together. Okay, no issues.
Okay, sir.
Like I got it that you have got the concept. Let's solve it together because we are running out of time. So we need to cover maximum numericals. An is nothing but a plus n minus 1 into d. A is 21 of this AP. And we have to find out a nth is equals to minus 81 is given there. A nth, yes or no? We have to find
Yes,
out the
sir.
number. We have to find out the number, like basically number of term at which number it is present here. So
Yes,
D
sir.
is A2 minus A1, which is 18 minus 21, which is minus of 3. So we have to find out A. So just put the value here, minus 81 equals to, what is the value of A? 21 plus N is, we have to find out D is what? Minus of 3. Clear? Minus 81
Yes, sir.
minus 21 divided by, not divided by, just take this as minus 3 and into 1. Okay. So add them, you will get 102. Minus 102 equals to minus 3 and minus 1. This minus will cancel out this minus. All of you got it?
Yes, sir.
N will be equals to so N will be equals to what? 102 divided by 3, not N minus 1, not N. N minus 1. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this will be 3 3s are 9. And 1 is carried out, so 3 4s are 12. So N minus 1 will be 34. So N will be equals to
35.
34 plus 1, which is equals to 35. So at 35, N equals to 35, 81 is present. Okay. So Hiba and Karishma, both of you have got the wrong answer. So next is saying that, is there any term which is equals to 0? Which means that it's again finding out, saying that An is given as 0. We have to find out at which number basically it's 0. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So again use this formula A plus into D. So An is 0. A is 21 plus N minus 1 into minus 3. Clear? So take minus 21 is here. So minus 21 will be this, equals to minus of 3 and minus 1. Yes or no? Minus will cancel out this. So N minus 1 will be equals to 21 upon 3. So 7. So N minus 1 equals to 7. So N equals to 8. So Hiba, I think you have got the answer as 0. Like any term which is not equals to this, which is equals to 0, so N equals to 8. So that is this answer is applicable to that situation.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Yes.
A
Yes.
An is minus 81, right? So like the nth term is it's
If
minus
A
81.
if nth term is 81, then nth term will be, the number of term will be 85. At 35th term, 81 will be present. And now in the second part, it's saying that, is there any term which is equals to 0? Which means that nth term will be 0 in this situation. Two questions are there. Okay, Adil, sir, it is 27. It's 27. Which is 27, Adil? It's 21. A is 21. Karishma, Hiba, Adil got it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No,
No,
sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. Adil, clear? Basically, dear, it's A, value of A is 21. How is it's 27? Clear? Hiba got it? Why we have taken different values of A? Because there are two different questions in there. After this, there is another question. Is there any term equals to 0 or not? We have to find out that if there is a whole number of n, which means that yes, there is a term. If there is not, which means there is no term which is equals to 0, but we have got the whole number, which means that whole number or natural number, you can say, which means that the term is present in the AP. Clear?
Sir,
Yes. Hiba.
so An and and they are different.
an and n is different. Obviously, an is the value of that term, and n is the number of term. Clear?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Got it now? Karishma, Hiba, Adil?
Yes, sir.
Right. I'm giving you one more. I'm giving you one question to solve it. Solve it down in your notebook and let me know. It's a good question. I will let's understand whether you can solve it. Let's see whether you can solve it or not. It's the same concept, nothing different. This formula is applicable. I'm expecting that you will solve. All of you will solve that or solve it. So, you are not do you connect your class? Do you connect the class with Wi-Fi or mobile data? So that will be not beneficial for you, Adil, if you basically attend the class like this, because that without actively participating, that would be not much more beneficial with you for you. Solve it, giving you 2 minutes or 3 minutes. It's a simple question. Two equations will be formed. Two variables are there. Solve the equations by using you can use any of the methods, substitution or elimination. Now you have got it why every chapter is interconnected to each other.
Yes,
Okay?
sir.
Solve it. So in the algebra part, we are only left with the quadratic equations and one more chapter, real numbers. How many of you have the basically proved that irrational part in your school syllabus? Because in some of the schools it is omitted, but in some of the schools it's still there. So in real number part, there is a last topic in which we have to prove that root 2 is irrational, root 3 is irrational.
Sir,
Root,
it's there for me.
it's there for you, Hiba.
Yes.
Karishma,
Yes,
is that for you as well?
yes, sir.
Okay, Karishma also said yes. Adil, let me know in the chat. It's there in your school exam or not? I'm thinking that first we will we should done with the algebra. After that, we'll be doing the geometrical part. Because if we skip that topic or any of the chapter related to algebra, so after that that will be very cumbersome to explain it again, because all the terms will be explained to you again. But now you have the exposure for the algebra, so that would be much helpful and easier to understand for you as well. Does anybody have any issue in that part?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
So Karishma, this is your first chapter with me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So which means that how many chapters we have done? Basically, 3 chapters are done. So okay, no issues, Karishma. I will be giving you backup as well for the remaining chapters. Hiba, I will give you the backup of Trico you were saying. So whenever there is a class, I will let you will get a session or basically meeting link. After that, you can join it. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Adil has not, Faz has not joined the class. Okay. Solid.
Sir,
Yes, Hiba.
I got the answer.
You got the answer. Very good. Let's keep it to yourself. After, let's find out whether Karishma and Adil have got it or not. Adil and Karishma, I'm giving you 1 more minute to solve it. After that, no more time, because it's a very easy question.
Adil, dear, try to connect with a stable network because doing class in such a manner is not good. Like
Yes,
it's
sir.
not like I'm not saying for me, but it's not beneficial for you, dear. Okay. Yes, Karishma got it.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
let's solve it again. Let's solve it together so that we should. So determine an AP whose third term is 5. So A fifth is given as 5 and seventh term is given as A7 is given as 9. Clear? So A5 can be written as A equals to A plus 5 minus 1 into D, A plus 4D, equation 1. Just a second. So A plus 4D will be equals to 5. This is equation first. Clear? A7 equals to A plus.
Sir, it's third term, right?
Okay, sorry, my bad.
Yes, sir.
Just a second. Sorry, actually. Just a second. Actually, let me share my screen again. It got freezed again. Just a second. Sorry for that, all of you. Actually, fifth was there. I thought that it's a fifth term. Just a second. Let me correct myself. Just a second. Yeah. It's saying that it's fifth, A7 and A third is fifth. Very good. So this will be basically what? So A
A
third
plus
is,
2D.
so it is A plus 2D. This is our first equation. A7 is given 7 minus 1 into D. A7 equals to not A plus 6D equals to 9. This is our second equation. So you have basically, you don't need to multiply anything because A can be eliminated if you subtract 2 minus 1.
Yes, sir.
Equation 2 and minus 1, equation 1. So you can write it as A plus 2D equals to 5, A plus 6D equals to 9 minus minus minus. So A will cancel, yes or no? So minus 4D will be left,
Yes, sir.
equals to minus of 4 will be left.
Minus
So
4.
minus 1. So D will be equals to what? 4 by 4,
Is equal
which
to
is
1.
1. Got it?
Yes,
We
sir.
have D is 1. So can I use this D in here to get the value of A?
Yes, sir.
Put D equals to 1 in equation. Use these kind of statements while writing the answer so that your teacher can also understand what you have done in the question. Okay. A3 is A plus 2D equals to 5. So A plus 2 into 1 equals to 5. A equals to 5 minus 2, which
5
is
minus 2.
3.
3.
So it's asking about the AP. So AP is how to form AP. A plus D, A
A
plus
plus
2D,
2D.
A plus 3D, and so on. So just put the value here. A is what? 3. A plus 2D is what? A plus D, sorry. 3 plus 2, 3 plus 1, 4. 3 plus 2, 5.
5.
3 plus 3,
6.
6, and 7, and so on. So this will be your AP. So this is the answer. Is that clear to all of you? Is there
Yes, sir.
any doubt? Is that the same thing that you have, you can say, that you have solved?
Yes, sir.
Like, same na? Karishma and Hiba, have you got the answer?
Yes,
Equals to
sir.
me?
Yes, sir.
Very good. I think Adil, am I audible to you or not? Please let me know in the chat, dear. At least you can write the thing in the chat. Adil, please try to join with some different device or some different network because it's not going to help you, because that's not a good thing to attend the class in such a manner, not for you. So, okay, just a second. Yes, you are audible. Okay. So, Adil, so please try to connect with different device or any other network. Okay. so that we can have a good session. Okay. So is that clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Sure.
Yes,
So
sir.
yes,
Yes.
so only 2 to 3 types of numericals are there, which is basically from R.D. Sharma. So I need to cover that portion as well. So we'll be having a class tomorrow at same time. So in that class, we will be covering, and last topic will be left, which is sum of the nth terms of AP. So after that, we'll be doing only, I think so. I think Wednesday class, on Wednesday we'll be done with the chapter of AP as well. So okay,
sir.
with numericals, all types of numericals which can be there. And one more thing is that try to solve more and more for maths. Practice the things that Hiba and Adil, because they have already done the chapters with me. No worry about, no need to take any tension about the previous chapter. Karishma, I'll be giving you some backup as well. So Hiba and Adil, that we have done in the previous classes, please practice them. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So let's end this class here because it's already time is over. So okay. So that's all for this class. All of you, have you got this? Yes or no? Be honest.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Very good. So that's all
Sir,
for this. Yes, yes, Hiba.
so N is nth term and AN is
N is the nth, basically N is the value at the number of terms, basically at which number of term, or you can say, and if N is 35, na, N is 35 means 35th term,
and AN
and
is the
AN is the
value.
value of that 35th term. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now I hope you have got it, got this concept
Yes, sir. So
AN
AN is value of nth
of
term.
that general term. Yes, and N is the number of term. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Hiba, Adil, and Karishma. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's end this class, all of you. That's a very great session with all of you. And thank you so much for coming to this class. Okay, Adil, that's great. Thank you so much for coming to this class. And the next chapter, in the coming Wednesday, we'll be completing this chapter. And then after that, we'll be starting quadratic or either real numbers. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
sir.
great. All of you can leave the class. There is no assessment. Okay. In the coming class, there will be an assessment after in the Monday class, coming tomorrow
Thank
class.
you, sir.
Karishma, are you saying something?
No, sir.
Okay, okay, dear, all of you. Thank you so much for coming to the class, and take care. Goodbye.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Okay. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome, dear.